The float has gone. Go, go! What a big head carp. Got hurt, poor thing. Ah, there it is! Here are the hooks. That's all. Damn, it hit him hard. Well, we didn't do it on purpose. Got hooked. Moreover, he completed it himself. Well, around 2 kilograms. More. 500.
No, 500 is definitely more here.
There are 3.5. It's all done. All right, let's pack him up quickly while he's still alive and breathing. It hit the gills. We'll live. And I caught him. Here. That's it, come on. Let's say used.
Here's some fascinating technoplankton samples.
From our last recipe. So everyone, make good use of it. Fishing along the wild, rushing river. The bighead carp is significantly more difficult to catch.
Let's keep going.
It's raining outside. I cast the tackle back. Under the bush, too. Well, there was a cast. I have a little bell. This one, the next one. Completely descended. I missed the deadline.
Since there are 4 sturdy hooks and an oil cake tackle,
I decided to leave it as it is for now. I'll prepare further.
1 tackle for carp.
Only it will be necessary. Retie the leash because it broke away. And I'll throw it somewhere.
Here.
I'm really starting to like this place already, guys.
because to be perfectly honest, I didn't expect this outcome at all.
Fishing has just begun. Here, when you least expect it. Begins.
I'll leave you alone for a little while.
Attach the leash.
It's getting close to evening, and the sky is starting to turn a beautiful shade of orange.
We lit a small campfire.
We've been fishing for an hour and a half already.
Oh. There were also bites. Here you saw. Interesting. When it was raining. Bites.
The rain has stopped.
There haven't been any bites yet.
Look at that bonfire!
Well, basically, just behind the flame.
Constantly walks.
Chub. But he absolutely doesn't want to peck at the food at all.
I tried to throw.
Right over there. Exactly where he is currently jumping.
Something like a May beetle.
I have a lure for chub. Not at all. Here I got the very same impression too. If only there were some live bait. That could be the case. But there's no bait. Actually, we didn't even catch a glimpse of the predator.
Arrived today.
We arrived today. Mostly
Suitable for either carp or catfish fishing.
Either for the big head carp.
But so far, only the invasive silvercarp has consistently stood out.
Yes, we have a float.
Started dancing again.
The only thing is, it's not entirely clear. Who is responsible for causing this issue? Maybe it's a small bother.
We'll find out soon enough anyway, so there's no need to worry or jump to conclusions just yet.
Crucian carp. Here he is.
The pregnant goldfish.
So there's also a small crucian carp swimming around here.
On the oil cake tackle, a small crucian carp.
Yes, I accept. Here's another piece of tackle. Let me show it to you separately right now for a closer look. So you know how it works. If someone don't know how,
Ordinary crucian carp.
here's our little crucian carp.
The very first crucian carp catch of the entire year.
You won't believe it.
Like this.
These crucian carps are the most delicious.
Just like that. Handsome.
Well, with the third bite, I caught the second fish.
So far, the result.
Not clear enough?
Yes, I'm definitely going as promised earlier.
I will film everything of that.
Equipment. It's charging. Basalt tackle.
This is the oil cake tackle.
Who has never caught? For such a thing. This is old.
A very old method of fishing.
Crucian carp or carp.
Next we have
I really liked it a lot, by the way.
what is in our tackle.
How it's done.
Now I'll show you this, and you'll understand exactly why.
That's how it is.
The loop.
How does it work?
Do you see it?
We actually have a ring here.
Ideally, this is a loop. Here. This is an oil cake. Well, to put it another way, it's simply a small piece of cut-off oil cake. What do we need to do?
You can easily make it using just 2 of such similar cubes.
Even 3, if someone really wants to make the effort. I don't see the point.
And it's much easier to rethrow it periodically and efficiently.
Pull him into this loop.
And we have hooks. Here is our specific task now for these hooks.
Can we possibly tack something on here?
You don't need to bait.
But what's the point of this plan? We need to stick them around the entire perimeter. In this oil cake.
I'll do it right now.
I prefer to wear something here. Let's add the corn.
And we carefully pin the first one in place.
The key point is to prevent the hooks from tangling. I'll attach the foam here. And we securely pin the second one in place.
Ensure to secure tightly. Avoid pinning too loosely.
We pin it firmly. Yes.
I won't put anything at all in this space.
It be empty. And I won't put anything here either.
That's all.
When you cast your fishing tackle out, it is slowly sinking to the bottom, approximately in this specified format.
Oil cake begins.
Dissolve.
It starts to get dusty.
A fish swims up and starts sucking.
Sucks the hook with its mouth.
If this does not happen,
It's already starting to blur. Dissolution. That's why I'm leaving 2 extra nozzles here for you. In order to...
Just in case,
This will dissolve completely and the hooks will simply settle.
so that we have some left for later.
Some kind of bait.
let's go and throw it.
That's all the gear. We have a new addition.
Pike.
Somewhere over there, a crucian carp stood upright.
So far, we have 3 fish.
It's been 2 hours and 20 minutes since we started.
I understand that we are staying the night.
I don't really feel like going back home tonight.
And we still need this log.
Amor.
We'll earn.
That's it.
Good morning, fishermen.
It's 5 a.m. outside and it's still pitch dark. The weather has changed drastically.
As you can see,
Flooding. What a wonderfully nice rain we're having today.
Well, actually,
beneficial for the fish itself.
Not very comfortable for a fisherman. Nothing remained.
On the hooks. On the racks.
Completely shaved. We found 2 fishing rods near the riverbank. In the water lilies.
Here.
See, so
Probably was biting.
We heard nothing.
We were waiting for the catfish.
Honestly, we didn't actually make any detailed plans for the night.
Catfish bait.
We were fishing with chicken liver.
overall it's quiet.
it stood all night. I took it out and replaced it with a carefully prepared big head carp fishing rig.
Bottom and cast.
In the end, we are currently fishing now crucian carp, common carp, and silver carp.
The lines are cast. 5 in the morning. We go home at 9. We have until 9 o'clock this evening to fish.
And here at this place. Do you see this?
Under the bush over there. It looks like a carp.
Good.
A very good.
Bream.
something like a kilo.
Good. Maggot?
Yes.
Here we are.
What is biting?
Nice bream.
Cool. Come here. Biting plus kilo. Adorably cute, a maggot. All right, maggot, I'm pulling out fishing.
Today's fishing day.
A live bait, though, for now. Without a notch. But the essence itself.
Bite.
That's right.
Overall, the carp isn't biting.
Only the float rods are working.
Look at how many rudd are swimming gracefully in the pond.
Joint.
Honestly, I don't want to rethrow. One fish like that is already swimming in the pond. At the pit, the bites are rare. And here at the exit from the pit to the riffle. A better...
Technoplankton is also being eagerly pecked at by small and curious fish today.
All day.
I was really hoping it would get stuffed eventually. And it will always remain something much bigger and more significant. Something like that.
Worm! Worm! And here is another worm. The bet was on the worm.
We are planned to catch some crucian carp. So far, only the maggot are working. And now it's gotten dark outside. We already have about 7 or maybe even 8 bream in our collection.
Honestly, it really bites hard at night. I'll tell you that for sure.
At least today.
We sat around all day doing absolutely nothing productive.
I caught only 1 bream on oil cake. The rest of the task was handled by the fishing rods.
Even now, just to make it absolutely clear and understandable.
Sasha is sitting on the fishing rod, gazing out over the water.
Catches.
So that's that. As it turned out, we probably would...
Caught 1 bream.
Well, if I hadn't accidentally broken the fishing rod.
Of course, it would be really nice to have just a bit more of the predator in the story.
But if only. As they say, that's the main reason why we have what we currently possess.
More reason to nibble.
The bonfire is burning.
Burns well.
Now I'll show you. Look at that tiny little fire burning over there.
They threw some terso stone slabs over there.
By the way, for those who don't know,
Go fishing if you have a tersopleta, a specialized fishing tool.
she is old. Works great. To retain heat and maintain a stable temperature.
3 pieces are smoldering.
I've been burning calories on the treadmill for about an hour and a half now.
That's how it is.
Buddies, fishing pals.
All right, I'll step forward and take my seat on the grand throne.
Tubular chair. And watch the fishing rods. The camera simply won't capture it clearly.
You won't see the fishing rods.
Unfortunately.
Hold.
Therefore, as soon as we pull something out of the storage unit,
And I'll have enough time to go and get my phone.
I will definitely record this for you, no problem.
because of the last 2 bites he took.
I didn't take them off.
Actually, just so you understand. Bundle of maggots. Plus fishing rod.
Equal bream.
So far, this is definitely the best combination we have found. A crust of bread.
Worms. Makushatniki.
Foams. Nothing really worked.
Apart from the usual.
Maggot.
On the hook and securely attached to the fishing rod. It's the same price.
Nothing.
It didn't even budge.
No tak.
Carapella.
This never happened.
See? During the bright and sunny day, it was completely dead and deserted. Now we will show you. Take all the fishing rods. Let's just print it out. Throw over.
Such a puddle.
Something like that.
Visitor.
Really cool. That's how it was, kids. Fishing rod. To perish. The river. Just so you understand. Not visible.
Just a little visible.
There are 4 individual bunks available in that room. There is corn. There are bean bags. It's completely dead. Completely deaf. 2 fishing rods. Here to Paris. They just caught a small shimmering carp.
Well, not really, probably.
In the early morning, we will carefully release him back into the wild.
About 1 kilogram, more or less.
It turned out quite suddenly.
Take a look at it. Do you think it would work well?
Wow. All right, I'll try to film it for you.
Somehow show.
You won't believe it, but I'm actually sitting here right now. Catching up on this. Talis. I'll try filming now.
The main thing is that we got it in.
Yes, I have just barely started.
Good morning.
5 minutes don't pass.
Call it good.
Here are our very kind and helpful neighbors. Drones have been launched into the sky for surveillance. A bit.
It's already 8 o'clock.
Flee.
Well, what I really want to tell you is
The tip-up worked.
And minus the top hat.
that's how it is. The fishing line was exceptionally strong and durable. But apparently it was still not enough. I threw, tossed, the top of the head on the big head carp, due to the necessary backup installation process.
I didn't take it.
Did not touch it. I didn't gnaw on anything. Simply deadlocked. Took it off completely. Packed. In the end, we were left with only our fishing rods by the tranquil lakeside. 1 top knot. And 2 tackles.
On the big head carp.
Early morning outside.
Stay longer.
It had just dawned.
He is alone.
Has there been any significant progress or noteworthy updates made today?